Okay, on this one, we have 3 terms. And the first question on every factoring problem is always, is there anything in common? In this case, no. If you look at 25x squared, 80x, 64, there's nothing, there's no number. What goes into 25? 5. That goes into 80. It is divisible by 5, but 64 is not. If you try dividing 64 by 5, it's a no-go. So 5 doesn't go into all of them. There's no number they all have in common. What about letters? Do they all have an X? The first 2 do, but the last one has no X. No. So anyway, there's nothing in common. So that's always good to check. So next, what do we do? Now we do, remember what we do for 3 terms? Multiply, add, multiply, remember? So I'm going to do 2 parentheses. And I'm going to say, okay, so right here, front times front to make front. What multiplies to be 25x squared? Well, 5x and 5x, huh? Because there's invisible 1 powers. You don't really need to show those. 5x makes 25x squared. And then in the back, 64, 8 times 8. No pluses or minuses yet. We'll get there. That making sense so far? Front times front multiplies to be front. 5x, 25x squared. And last times last, 8 times 8 is 64. Now, is that going to make the middle correct? Well, we have to check. Remember how we always check to make sure this is correct? So if I was to check, go boom, boom, what would I get? 25x squared and 5 times 8, use your calculator if you're rusty, 40x, right? This 5x goes to both, 5 times 8 is 40x. And then he's done, and now this guy will go to both. That'd be another 40x, and 8 times 8 is 64. You see that? So I just did first to both, second to both. Get those 4 terms. Now, what do we need in the middle? We need to add to be 8x. How can these guys here in the middle, right here, add to be 80x? Well, just both pluses, huh? So both pluses, that'll add to be 80x, and then this will be plus 64 because plus 8 times plus 8 is plus 64. And then that's it. Check. Check. That's our answer. What's our answer? Meaning our answer is actually this stuff. So 5x plus 8, 5x plus 8, or you know the other way you can write that? 5x plus 8 squared, because it's the same thing twice, right? Whenever we have the exact same thing twice, you can just write one of them and put a 2 power on it. That 2 power is shorthand notation saying 2 of these same things, please. And so we're done. This is and it'll take it either way. You can type it in like this, or you can type it in like that. It'll take it either way. How do we know it's right? We checked it right here, right? 5x went to both, 8 went to both. In the middle, 40x and 40x made 80x, which is our middle term. So there it is.